What's up guys? Today we got episode 2 of the meal prep vlog. This time we have a chicken arugula salad, we have soba salad, and we have a pork belly bento. Check out the ingredients here, pause if you need to, and we shall begin. We start off with some chicken tenders, we have some paprika, or you could use chili powder, cumin powder, and also coriander seed powder. I use chicken tenders instead of chicken breast because I'm lazy to cut, so you can use chicken breast if you want to. I basically use limes. I think I saw this on a YouTube shorts video, right, where lime is like a great binder of the spices. So I use lime, I use a fork to get out all the lime juice, mix it with all the spices. Actually, you don't really need so many spices. I think the most important thing is chili powder and cumin. The rest is just additional, but I love the additional scents, you know, when you cook it. After you mix everything, then you keep it and you let it marinate. In the meantime, cook some rice because it'll take some time. I usually wash my rice like 3 times, and this is the Japanese, what's that called? Short grain rice. I think it's called short grain. Then I have to measure with the finger because that's the most accurate measurement. And I begin! And then when the rice is done, make sure you fluff it because you don't want it to be formed in that shape. Then after you can close it and then just don't think about it until, you know, just leave it. Boil some water. You gotta boil 2 pots. That's edamame. And this is suraisu renkon, which is lotus. Yeah. So these are sliced lotus roots. Just for texture, you know. So after you boil them, you can drain the water and then you can just leave it in the pot. The wash is pretty fast, so after you've cooked, right, it's just boiled water, right? There's no oil or whatever. It's easy to clean. Now, the second part is where the cucumber and carrots need to be sliced because we need to remove the moisture. So wash your cucumbers and wash the carrot, cut off the ends of the carrot, and then we remove the skin. After you remove the skin, third the carrot, and then you gotta half each third. So after you halved it, then you can julienne the carrot, which basically means you gotta slice the carrot into teeny weeny slices. So after you teeny weeny your carrots, you can salt them to remove the moisture. The reason why I do this is because I really hate the taste of raw carrot, and after you salt them, it wilts. And I kind of like that texture more. So fridge, you can leave it outside as well, but I just don't want flies and whatever, you know. So, and cut off the ends of the cucumber. Third, the cucumbers. Cucumbers are a bit different because you got to remove the core. Otherwise, it'll be too soggy even when you do this method, it'll be too soggy, and the seeds will just go everywhere. So just julienne your cucumbers. And I'm sorry, my camera is out of focus. But after you've julienne your cucumbers, salt them, right? Same method, and just do the same. I'm okay with cucumbers, it's just that I prefer when the moisture of the cucumbers have been removed. Same thing, put in the fridge. Boil water for the soba. So I use this brand, I'm not sure what it's called, can't read so much of the brand, but I love this because it's flat and it's kind of wide. I like flat white noodles like linguine and fettuccine. So this is kind of like the linguine fettuccine of soba. I love it. So cheap. It's the cheapest one also compared to all the other sobas. So after that, I cook it, I drain it, put it back in the pot because I don't know where else to keep it. I need to use my strainer and use a little bit of olive oil or any other like non-scented oil so that the noodles don't stick. Just mix so that the noodles don't harden and look like a brain, you know. So for the chicken arugula salad, I washed some tomatoes, I washed some arugula. This is the easiest of the 3 because it's just the salad. I think the toughest part of this is just the chicken. And for the pork, we need to mince some garlic. So the pork is part of the bento, right? And I need you to get a huge wok or at least a huge non-stick frying pan. So I'm using pork belly over here. You can use any type of meat, but I would prefer if you use meat that has a bit of fat. So the reason being is because after you've pan fried it, I like to use the lard. I don't like to use oil when you have like lard. So you save your oil. And also when you do that, you get that brownness, that golden brown, you know. So every time I cook my meat, just scoop it out, but I keep the lard back in. Check it. Wow. I could taste that crunch through the video. So I remove all the pork. Some miso. I love this miso. This miso is like a dark miso. But you mix miso. I usually keep my miso in the freezer. You can keep it for a long time. Mix, I wouldn't say a little bit, it's quite a bit of sugar. It's quite a lot of sugar. Some mirin, which is basically like sake. I think they're non-alcoholic mirins, and some soy sauce. So after you mix this combo, right, you use the lard and then you cook your minced garlic in the wok with the lard first. So I'm going to dump my garlic in, and when the ends of the garlic start to brown, then you just add in the miso. So basically when you start to see your garlic brown, you add in the miso sugar concoction and then you stir fry it. This burns really fast, yeah, so watch out for it, and then you add back the pork. So after that, you just mix everything together, then turn off the fire and crack some fresh pepper. Reason being I don't put pepper is because I like that bite of pepper at the end. Sometimes you overcook it, you lose it. And also when you cook meat, make sure you cover it and then let the fan cool it down. This is an easy hack, so if your wok or your stir fry pan is dirty, I usually put in some paper towels, sprinkle a bit of water that wipe out whatever sauce so it becomes neutral again. And also bake it, please. I'm just so lazy to wash. Sorry, I use avocado oil spray for the chicken. So as you can see, after an hour, the chicken is basically like almost cooked on the outside because of the lime. See all that residue at the end? Make sure the pan is hot and then you stir fry, well not stir fry, you just pan fry. Well, I think it's both the same thing. So you basically just fry that chicken on a pan. You need a bit of space in between so you can get those char marks. If you crowd them up, you won't get the char marks. See, this one too crowded, not a lot of char marks. But after you've charred your chicken, get some paper towels and put the chicken on the paper towels because your chicken will release a lot of moisture and you don't want it to be swimming in its own juices. Then you sprinkle some salt on top. I like to finish with salt, see? That's a lot of moisture. Anyway, after an hour, you can see your carrots are, the state of the carrots have changed. And then you should wash off all the salt. You drain. You can't really see how orange the water is, but it's super orange right now. So I drain all the water. I usually give it a second wash, but I cut the video. So drain all the water and your carrots will have this texture. Look, see the cucumber got proof. It's green water, like Hulk water. Drain the water, wash the cucumbers, repeat. Then right, you see after you've drained all the water, right, I press all the water out, right? You just look at the state of the cucumbers. I love that. It tastes almost like seaweed. And if you can get it, right, you try to get these octopus. If you can get this octopus marinated with ume plum. Wow, this one is like 20 ringgit, but it's so worth it. It's like 3 portions, so I'm making 2 out of the 3 portions. I'm just giving more this week. I would like to clean and wipe my knife once all the cutting is done. I don't like my knife hanging around. It's kind of dangerous. Learn the hard way. So I think somebody in the previous video commented on how to keep your vegetables. This is how you keep them actually. If you have a salad at the bottom, you put like a paper towel if you're worried. If you're gonna eat it the next day, I don't need lah, but like if you're gonna keep it and you're not sure, put a paper towel. It helps a lot. So I basically just rearrange everything. I have these little cups where I use for my dressing. So I use balsamic vinegar and olive oil. For added kick, a bit of pepper inside will do great as well. But the arugula is already peppery, so you don't really need that. So after that, just rearrange it. You seal the deal. We're going to be doing the soba salad. So this is how I arrange it, where I keep the carrots and cucumber separate. I don't like to mix it because I want Jen and myself to mix it on the spot. You got to play with your food. And the colors look really nice, right? Use some wasabi and some soba sauce. I love this brand, Watan. I feel like it's the least powerful soba sauce and it's just nice. So I basically just mix both of this into my little cup and then I put it into the soba salad Tupperware. Oh, it's not Tupperware, it's a container, John. Tupperware is a brand. There you go. See? So pretty. So very pretty. Seal the deal, and then we go on with our pork belly bento. So pork belly bento, right, for white rice, it can be a bit complicated when you reheat your white rice. I suggest using cling film for white rice. I learned the hard way. If you don't have cling film, you can still keep your white rice. It's just that you gotta pour a bit of water when you microwave it. If you're gonna eat your white rice without reheating it, you are a savage motherfucker. That's who you are. But if you want to reheat it, this is how you packet your white rice so that the moisture is retained within it. And when you microwave it, it will taste the same. Put the edamame inside. I don't want to mix my edamame together with my pork belly and lotus. So the sauce is quite salty and sweet already. I don't want the flavor my lotus root anymore. This sounds kind of wrong. I don't want to flavor my lotus root. Then I add a bit of ume. I love ume with white rice. It's like I don't know, simple pleasures in life. Jen hates it, so more for me. I bought that whole jar right online for like 40 ringgit. Then worth it. And then basically I pack my chicken separate. So I packed 6 pieces because I'm going to be sharing with my mom at work, and 3 pieces for Jen. I also decided to change the cover. Green is for Jen, orange is for myself. And there you have it, man, guys. This is my meal prep vlog 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got any questions, just comment in the comment section below and ask me questions. The soba salad thing is my favorite out of the 3. Bento is a close second, but the chicken salad is a good refresher. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you long time. Bye bye.